Happening now, high temperature records are being shattered during this sizzling September. A local businessman is towed in on domestic violence charges, and a major retail chain is giving out pay raises to their employees. That's news now for this Monday, September 25th, 2017.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
How hot can it get? Well, it's going to be a steamer today.
It is indeed. In fact, forecasters say that temps will remain summer-like for most of the week. I'm James Reed.
And I'm Justin Gould. That's our top story. Temperatures are expected to reach a whopping 90 degrees today. For the latest on that, we turn to Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter in the First Defense Weather Center. Hey, Dakota.
Good morning, guys. And you know, we just had that unbelievably stretch of warm weather. And here's the day planner for today. And you can see already at noon, we're going to be at about 84 degrees at noontime. And then we could possibly top out at 89. I'm not ruling out possible 90s by the time the sun goes down this afternoon. And the humidity will also come up as well, so it's going to feel a lot more stickier out there. But the good news is the temperatures do begin to recede, it looks like, by the evening hours. And again, I will have all the details on this and, of course, your forecast for the remainder of the week later in the weather segment. Back to you, Justin.
All right, Dakota, thanks so much. I will definitely be sure to stay out of the sun today.
Good advice.
Yes. Pittsburgh Steelers fans are reacting to the national anthem scandal that has rocked the country. KDKA TV sought reaction from fans after Sunday's disappointing loss.
So you don't have a problem with them staying inside doing the anthem?
No. That's better than disrespecting.
It's not necessary. That's our heritage. That's what our country's about.
These football players make tons of money. Now, all they got to do is stand during the national anthem. That's not a lot to ask. Guys died for them.
I had Steeler clothes on, Steeler earrings. I took them all off, and I kind of dressed in red, white, and blue today just to support the military in our country.
But everyone could just calm down and just realize people feel different ways about different things, and you can't control everything and everybody.
And Ryan will have more on this story coming up in sports.
Ellicott police have charged a local businessman with domestic violence following an early morning incident. 56-year-old Christopher Byrne, who owns Burns Towing, is accused of holding a woman against her will. The incident is just one of many that law enforcement handles on a daily basis. Ellicott Police Chief William Omise is offering some perspective. He tells us that domestic violence can be some of the most violent that law enforcement handles.
Emotions are running so high when you respond to those types of calls. People are very upset as to what's going on. Again, it's your own family. I think a lot of it's perpetuated by, again, the economy, no money, bills, this and that. Definitely just the emotions, again, it's very high. And then they perceive us as, somewhat attacking the other spouse.
Straight ahead, a state official reacts to President Trump's latest travel ban. But first, here's Dakota Hunter with your First Defense weather forecast.
Now, your First Defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Justin, did you do this?
Happy birthday.
So apparently I was looking for my current conditions, but instead it looks like I got, I don't know exactly what this is.
Marilyn Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, Sunday was Dakota's birthday. So happy birthday, Dakota. I know that's not your weather graphics.
I knew Justin was going to do something.
I wanted to show folks, and James, this will probably be real careful. Right, I can see it now. This is the cake we got for Dakota. It says, happy birthday, Dakota. World's best weatherman. I don't want to drop it because, our team, we'd totally mess that up. But happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday.
Enjoy your date, who's, She's way too old for you now. But we'll let you get to the weather. So we just wanted to ambush you a little bit.
Aren't they just bad people? You see what I have to deal with? All right. Let's take a look at the current conditions out at the airport. It is 76 degrees, and there's that terrible heat index of 77. We have that 67-degree dew point. That is fairly high. And this actually came in last night. This is what remains of the National Weather Service radar in San Juan. Nothing, just the radar pedestal and just a few pieces of the radar dishes left. The entire radar was blown away from Hurricane Maria, and this is just pretty much what's left of it. Again, just total devastation to the radar. But this actually is not the first time we've had this happen. In 1992, when Hurricane Andrew made landfall in Miami, Florida, it tore the radar dish completely off the roof of the National Hurricane Center. And so this is what it looked like with Andrew. And just for comparison, this is what a normal Doppler radar should look like with the radar dome and the tower. And again, that is a very serious situation. We don't exactly know when or how the radar is going to be rebuilt out in San Juan, but we will certainly keep you updated on that when new information comes available. So here's your First Defense forecast for today. Plentiful sunshine on tap for this afternoon, and the humidity will come up again. And we will be near record highs. I'm keeping my high at 89, but don't rule out a possible 90 before the day is over with either. And then for tonight, patchy fog redevelops in the southern tier and around the river valley areas. Otherwise, partly cloudy, remaining muggy. We'll go for that low of around 66. And then for tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning, burns off by late morning. Otherwise, a good supply of sunshine. Another possible record breaker. The record high tomorrow is 87. I got my high at 86 with that southwest wind. And then up on the 7-day, and there it is, take a look at the heat. We will remain pretty much above average, and my football forecast came up. See, it's a Monday. Now my graphics don't work. Thank you, Justin.
We jinxed you with the birthday.
There it is. There's my 7-day one more time. And again, you can see we're going to be pretty much in the heat through midweek. And then take a look at that. We drop from 83 on Wednesday down to 67. We get right back to where we should be this time of the year. News Now continues right after the break, so stay with us.
Chautauqua Audio Works now offers instrument rentals starting at just $17 per month. We're your school's band and orchestra headquarters, the only place with loaners on site. So pick up an instrument today. Order online with the keyword Chautauqua, shipping straight to your door. You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Some Target workers can expect a raise soon. The retail giant says they will increase the minimum hourly wage to $11 an hour starting next month. The increase affects Target workers nationwide, including the more than 100,000 temporary workers being hired for the forthcoming holiday season. In addition, Target says it plans to set a minimum wage of $15 an hour by the end of 2020. Representatives say that the moves are part of an effort to recruit and retain employees and provide better service to customers and communities. The retail giant employs more than 300,000 hourly employees, both at their stores and distribution centers.
Well, the White House announced travel restrictions on 8 countries on Sunday. New York State Assemblyman Andy Goodell is reacting to the news. He says those who have student visas that were previously issued will still be honored.
It won't have a substantial impact, and it's obvious that what Trump is trying to balance is the need for the United States, first and foremost, to protect its own citizens. And the countries that he announced, it's very difficult to do background checks in those countries because of the status of those countries.
In a statement Sunday night, the White House called the travel restrictions a critical step towards establishing an immigration policy that protects American safety and security.
A Buffalo woman is seeking answers after she and police allege that a seasonal city employee stabbed her dog after a brief altercation in a local park. Shannon Smith reports.
belly rubs, and hugs.
She's tired, still groggy from all the medication.
As Jillian Mann comforts her family dog, Audie, she says she's happy Audie is alive right now. Mann says her mother went to walk Audie and their other dog at a nearby park around 7:30 Saturday morning when she saw a man get out of a City of Buffalo truck and run towards her mother. Police say 46-year-old James Craddock, a seasonal parks employee with the City of Buffalo, exchanged words with her mother and then stabbed Audie in the chest.
On her chest, on her left side, like by her heart, like he wanted to kill her. He knew what he was doing. He wanted to kill her.
Family rushed her to a veterinarian hospital where she had emergency surgery.
To think that you're going to lose a member of your family because someone doesn't like them and stab them, like it's heartbreaking.
Police say Craddock got back in the vehicle and drove away with another person. Officers caught them nearby on South Park Avenue. Craddock is now charged with aggravated cruelty to animals, criminal possession of a weapon, and menacing.
My dog doesn't do anything. She's innocent.
Mann says Craddock has threatened her mom and Audie before.
He's harassed my mother for months, saying he doesn't like pit bulls. He's going to get my mother. He's going to get her. He's going to take them out.
Mann says she's grateful both of them are safe and home. But Audie has a long recovery ahead, both physically and mentally. And Mann wants to know how something like this could happen.
I think it's disgusting. I've heard of his past. I heard he's on probation. How can someone like that get a job with the City of Buffalo? What kind of background checks are you doing? That's why I'm speaking out. I want answers.
City officials say they are reviewing what happened in the incident. Now, many are calling for the employee's immediate termination. And Jillian Mann also says that the City Parks Commissioner was nice enough to call her family and tell them not to worry about the dog's medical bills.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Located in the St. Elmo building in Chautauqua Institution, La Familia Restaurant is more than a restaurant.
So people love the fact that we are committed to the farm-to-table aspect in our produce and focus on sustainability with our seafood, too.
La Familia has signature dishes.
Sirloin filet over on the table. Next is our Aegean chicken and a cider brine pork chop.
La Familia even has a singing chef. La Familia, fine dining with a family atmosphere. Let them host your special event today. LaFamiliaCHQ.com.
I know in NFL's week number 3, the story was President Donald Trump's stance against kneeling for the national anthem. But hey, we had 8 games decided by 6 points or less. The Buffalo Bills game was not one of them. They beat the Broncos 26-16. But the story here is Tyrod Taylor, 213 yards, couple of touchdown passes, wasn't picked off once. Look at him go. The Bills are 2-0 at home. The Cleveland Browns are 0-3, but I promise Browns fans they're getting closer to a victory. They had a couple of touchdowns in a fourth quarter rally that fell short. They fall to the Colts 31-28. The Steelers escaped the Windy City. Andrew Villanueva stood in the tunnel by himself with his hand over his heart during the national anthem. He went to West Point, was an Army Ranger, decorated war veteran, the only Steeler to come out during the national anthem. In Major League Baseball, we're a week away from the playoffs. The Indians, 98 victories in cruise control as we get toward that October 3rd start date for the playoffs. The Dodgers are a win away in the National League from 100 victories. And the Washington Nationals are 2 wins away from 100 victories. You see the standings there for both the American and National Leagues. From the Schultz Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick, WNY Sports Now. It all unfolds here.
Welcome to Internet Market Value Pricing. At Schultz, we use a unique computer software program that determines what every used vehicle within 250 miles is selling for. Then we price our vehicle at the lowest possible price, with no haggling, no uncertainty, and no hassle to you. All certified pre-owned vehicles come with a free Schultz Advantage 1-year maintenance plan, limited lifetime engine warranty, Carfax report, and go through a multi-point inspection before they are offered for sale. Visit us at schultzauto.com or in person at one of our convenient locations.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
All right, I guess we got a little play-by-play here. As you can see, Justin is cutting up the cake. And
I'm a master.
He is a master at that.
This one's for you, Storm, although I don't have a spoon. So yeah, it is Dakota's birthday.
Yay.
How old are you?
I'm actually 23.
Okay, so you're not that old then.
I feel older
You
than
complain that this kid is like, and I'm not any older than he is too. But yeah, come on out, Storm, and grab the cake. He's gonna leave the controls, which is a no-no. It's like oh no. But here you go, sir. Thank you.
There you go.
That's all he gets is a thumb. So, Ryan, all right, I'll cut Ryan some cake. Okay, he just came out of the sports booth.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
Is like the best.
That's not actually a birthday song, is it?
Right? No,
I don't think so.
All right, happy birthday, my brother.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yes.
Dakota is a rock star.
And this guy, not this guy. This guy's great though. This guy nails the forecasts every single morning. Right. So if you want accuracy, pinpoint accuracy, at least thus far, I would say turn to Dakota Hunter.
Yeah, he is.
Bye guys, thanks for letting me
Yeah, no problem, Ryan. Go back and slave away in the sports zone. But yeah, Dakota, happy birthday, man. Thanks so much for being part of the
My birthday
crew.
was actually yesterday. But
we don't have a show on Sundays. You know, I got to sleep till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So
you see, journalists have a hard job because you have to like sleep all day, and then I think all of us in the morning crew, we have a rough job because we have to get up early, and then we have to get here, and we have to do all the production. Only if you guys knew exactly what goes on in the morning and how we prepared the show, your head would explode.
And you know what? It's so hot. Yes. Like, Storm is freezing in there. I guess his air conditioning is pumped, but what is going on with this room? Why is it so hot in here?
You can tell it's a TV studio.
I know.
Yeah. Because
it's
it's
like
hot
1,000
in here
degrees.
with all the studio
So
lights.
all week long, we're going to be like, I should keep my pool open then?
Well, I would say through the midweek. Let's take a look at the 7-day one more time. That is, if Justin didn't mess with my weather graphics again. And you can see, again, we're going to be around 89 today. That's going to break the record of 86. Definitely record breaker. Possible record breaker again on Tuesday with that high of 86. And then take a look at Wednesday and Thursday. We go from 83 on Wednesday down to 67, which is right around where we should be this time of the year. And note that low that I have on Sunday morning of 40. I would not be a bit surprised if we see a few areas with frost Sunday morning. So guys, summer is over at the end of this week. We get right into a fall pattern.
Got to enjoy it while we can, huh?
Yeah, I can't wait for the cold, actually. I'm a hot person.
In more than one way.
In more than oh, he's so sweet, isn't he? Well, hey, that's going to do it for today. Of course, we're back tomorrow.
And of course, don't forget, for more coverage 24/7, to check out WNYNewsNow.com, your source for local news.
Is that
what he said?